Good afternoon, potato chips. How you doing? We Paddy from across the shuck. Messy table. And this is all stuff that was sent to me by Constantine from Grip-O-Matic. Now, as you know, now he didn't send this. This is the sharpener I have. This is the worksharp fixed angle sharpener. I have the full package of this with the diamond stones as well. The extra stones, I should say, for this. But there's always been a problem with this sharpening system. Now, I'm lucky I don't lean too hard on when I'm sharpening, but there's a lot of people are still learning and they do, and this moves if you lean too hard. Now, we're all guilty of it, trying to rush you. You lean a bit harder thinking you'll get it done faster, but you don't. If I set that down there, you can see this moves. Can you hear the rocking? So, a lot of people had been showing these little plastic inserts that they can use to steady this. So I had to ask Constantine, would you have any of them? And he had. They post anywhere in the world. They're dirt cheap. They're little plastic ones done on those machines, you know, that I don't know anything because I'm technically stupid. But they're all preset and they just fit straight onto any bit of equipment. But while I was there, I said to him, look, if you've got anything else for this sharpening system, because I know he does do different ones, I said, send me a few pieces and I'll do wee videos on them as I put them onto my kit. This is the one I ordered and this is what they sent me, which is just amazing. But I'll have to say, I am totally lost. I have no real idea what anything does, which is nothing unusual in my life, I'll have to say. Let me get this out of the road. But this is the bit that he did send me. And this is to stop this movement that you get on this. So I know this is simple. I've seen this before. You just put this underneath here, right? Can you see that there? Oh, you just slip these two into the opening underneath here, and then you just push. And this rounded end sits in here, holds that out straight, and look at that. I'll just set it down. There is no movement whatsoever. None. It is absolutely perfect. And that's what I really wanted to try it, because I had everything else. But this stuff that he sent me is just fantastic. Look at this. Comes with its own charging lead. And this is a little light that fits on the top here. Let me just show you. It's very hard to show all this. Oh, let me see. This just, I think, goes somewhere on here. Slides across, and then you have an adjustable light on a little bracket here. It's chargeable. There we go. You have a little light that sits over your work when you're sharpening. Isn't that just fantastic? It really is so simple, yet really true, with this little arm on it that you can move it about wherever you want. I just think it is super. So there's one thing that I got. And that just makes it so much nicer to sharpen with when you've got good light. Oh, sorry. When you've got good light, it just adds to the pleasure of it. I say it comes with its own lead for you just plug it in and you recharge. It must be a rechargeable battery inside that wee light. So some of the other things he sent, I have no idea. And I don't even know how to fit them. But there's this one here, which is a metal clamp. Really sturdy metal, or aluminium, I would say it is, clamp that goes on to this system. No idea how it works. Something I'll have to find out. And all of this stuff I'm just going to have to find out about, because I haven't found any proper videos on it yet, but I'm going to have to look. I know Jared Neve had a lot of this stuff, so I'm going to check Jared out because he's a wizard with all this sharpening stuff. This is another one that's obviously something must clamp on. I'm not even sure. I don't know what I'm talking about. It must be a clamp for to get wider. What do they call them, clamps? I have no idea. This is another clamp, but this looks like a really good clamp for anything. And these give you the choice of tightening them individually, I think, don't they? Yes, you've screws there, so you can tighten them individually. So if your blade thins a lot, you can use this, because these must slide up and down, I would think. But that'll have to be attached somehow. I don't know. No ideas. They don't come with any drawings, I have to say. There's that one. We've done that one. What is this? This is a little box. Oh, Yeah, I think this is the normal ones you would use just for small knives, for little pen knives. How cool are they? These feel like, yeah, I think they're aluminium. They feel like aluminium, little nuts on the bottom of them, locking nuts. So it must be just nice little one for a little pen knife or whatever, nice and fine. So you'll be able to get down to the lower angles, I think, with that one. Again, how they all fit on the machine, I'm going to have to do, and I'll be doing videos on it. This is not, what is this? This is nut and bolts, turning screws. I don't know. I'm going to have to find out what they're for. Obviously for clamping something down. Obviously one of them other items that I've got there. I'm going to close that because I have a terrible habit of losing nuts and bolts. I'm sure nobody else has that problem, but I definitely do. So there's that. And then this, the pièce de résistance. Look at that big leather strap. It's on the metal, but it's got the aluminium backing on it. And this is from Grip-O-Matic, or Grit-O-Matic. And I'm going to put that up there. There it is, www.gritomatic.com. And they sell all these. They're a Russian-based company, but I had this in my hand within, I think it was within about 10 days of ordering it. I didn't order, I asked to be it. This was sent to me for free. So that must be for the, yeah, that must be for the leather strap. And the other one must be for stones or something. Oh, for a workshop, it tells you. So that must be for your stones. Yes, your stones are about that size. And you can use so many different stones out there at the minute. Grip-O-Matic do stones. Go and see them. They're great for stones. I just happened to have, because Grip-O-Matic had sent me stuff in the past, I had the large sharpening stones. This is a box I have of boride stones that I got quite a while ago. They're unused, but they fit on this Grip-O-Matic. I think the stones are, let me just double check. I think the stones are 4-inch, but they're very common on YouTube and whatever. And this is boride. I'm not sure whether this does. This is 150 and it goes up to 1200, and this is an old set. So they are a 4-inch stone, obviously with a little overlap here at either side for going in and clamping in your machine. This one, I believe you have to use dishwater or dish soap and water, or oils if you want, but dish soap and water is much easier and cleaner, and it will do absolutely fine on that. So it'll be nice to get to use these. They come in this lovely little box. There you go. So you can't get them, but you can get other stones that are exactly, you know, very similar to them when you go on the Grip-O-Matic. So there we go. This I just find is fantastic. Such a simple little thing. This requires no brains whatsoever because I did it. To take it off, you literally just pull it out and then turn your knife over. Again, put it in the front and then just slap it over. So it's not hard. It's not going to add a lot of extra time, but what it is going to give you is a much more secure base, which means that you'll get a much more even plane when you're sharpening. So there you go. That is fantastic. That's what I really wanted. Look what else I've got. So we'll have some sharpening videos coming up. I'll use this with my ordinary stones and all first, just to double check that this makes a good job of something, and then we'll try one different piece at a time as soon as I find out where they work. So I'm really excited. You know, I like my sharpening. I'm a freehander. I'll use all sorts of different things, but this seems to be the most common at the minute, that people who weren't sharpeners have gone to and find it so simple, because it is so simple. So I will be doing that. Maybe this weekend I'll get the first one done to check this out, and then I'll check with Jared Neve, his videos, and see what else he has. So I'm over the moon, really excited, and that's that done. Oh, by the way, on the video yesterday, I showed you my new Pena knife, and I said it was M390. It's not M390. I knew it wasn't M390, but I just made another mistake. This is in K390, which is, I even like, this is a tool steel, a carbon steel, so it will mark up if you don't look after it. I'll not care. I'll just let it go at its own pace. You can clean it off even if it does. But It's K390, which is supposed to have edge retention par excellence. Again, I'll have to check. I've never had K390. Chuffed that I've got it. So there we go, a K390, and I'll find out a bit more about K390 and I'll let you know about it. It's just a new steel to me. That's my daily carry again today, and I'm gone. Take care, everybody. I'll let you know. I'll do a wee sharpening video using this weekend, and do it for me. Let me know down below. Do you want me to do cuts in it? Like, I'll just show you setting it up, and then I'll do a few sharpenings with the rough stone, and then I'll go to the finishing stone rather than watch the whole thing. But if you would rather watch the whole thing, let me know down below so that I know what to do, and I'll get that out hopefully this weekend for you. All right, Paddy's gone. Bye now.